Good morning and welcome to Coffee at the Manor, the bestest place to startest your day with all the news, reviews and things you never knew you needed to know. Things you need to know today, we've got some banana fakers. Oh yes, we're going to call out a faker going on. We've also got crazy names and a list that's rather interesting to read. All that and much more coming up in today's episode of not the name of that, it's a different one. This one, check out the VT, lovely. Good morning to you and welcome to what are we on? We're Tuesday the 4th of March. Good day to you. I hope you are well out there in YouTube land. Do please like, subscribe, share, click knobs, twiddle things and put tassels on it. Whatever you're supposed to do, that'd be fantastic. Good morning to you all. So it's been a crazy one. I am trying to edit as much of the weekend's escapades as possible and get something delightful for you. It is still an interesting story. I'm sure you will find as you come along. So we have lots and lots of that going for you. Let's have a quick good morning back to you there, JG. Hello, how's things over in New Mexico? Or something like that. Let me know. You're welcome. So let's move on to our first story, shall we? Sorry, and some more. While we're saying good morning, let's say hello and good morning to Miss Lady Basket. Good morning to you. I don't usually see you in the mornings. Good day to you. I hope you are up for not such bad reasons and all that sort of business. Good day to you and everybody else that's watching and hasn't said anything yet. But hello. So we are going to have a look at some of the new things. Now, just after I did my little program yesterday, little program, that's generous, isn't it? When I did this thing, this little shit show, yesterday morning, just after that, we had the appearance of another article about said bananas. Good morning to you, Lady Venus. Good morning, Venus land, whatever. Yes, good morning to you. So we had some more bananas appear. But if you've seen if you're on my Facebook or anything like that, or if you catch the community feed on this channel, you will have seen, of course, that there has been some developments, and I wanted to talk about it. Yes, I did. So we're going to Nottinghamshire live. Wow. That sounded good. That's like as if I was actually going to go there live or something, wasn't it? Like a proper journalist. I'm not a journalist though. I'm just me talking about shit. Anyway, so then, yes, this appeared with the headline, Beast and Bananas turn up in a new location as residents left flummoxed. I've got to say, top marks for having the word flummoxed in anything. I would have capitalized that, but flummoxed. Yeah, I love that word. Well done. Good job. What's this person's name? Ella. Well done, Ella Beecroft, for having the word flummoxed in your stuff. So apparently, let me read on, and I will tell you what is wrong with this as we go. Now, the bananas are a monthly occurrence in the area, in a specific spot, but have now appeared in a different spot from usual. Now did they? Let's have a look. Now, let me take you through this little fiasco going on here. This is, I think I made the comment that if you ordered a banana mystery from Temu, this is exactly what you would get. This bunch of fakery sitting here. Anybody I'm sure that has been following this story with us for a while knows there are several rules that you must follow in order to have a legitimate banana deposit, shall we say. Plenty of prunes, apparently. That's good for so many problems. Now, one of my most biggest problems is that our banana person, now I was quite rough on this. I'm defending banana person. Our banana person is far more, exactly. Pretenders do the banana crown. Yes, banana person has already achieved their greatness. They don't need to do other things. They have, they've achieved a position on Google. Everything. They have a wiki page. you know, this is they have their own thing. This is just not right. Someone trying to jump on the coattails or the banana peel tails, or I don't know, some kind of newspapery pun about this. So lots of things wrong with this. I'm going to count through them, but number one, there is always 16 plus bananas. There is always a good amount of bananas. It is not like a low budget affair. The typical banana person is much more organized and much more generous. But we can see there's what, one, two, I don't know. Let's estimate, like, you know, you get a hand. Is it a hand of bananas? Is that the collective noun for bananas? So you get a hand of bananas, which probably has about like 5 or 6 generally on it. This is like one hand. But the banana person has at least 16. They've probably bought 3 bunches of bananas. That's probably nearly £20. That's much more of an investment than this pitiful piece of crap that we're looking at here. And look, they're not even properly peeled. They're peeled to about, 3/4. I bet the person with one of these people, see, I can't peel a banana without breaking it myself. I get, you get to about this far, right? And then you break off the end bit, and then you've got like a little chode of banana that you, yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to use that. And so look, this is, and the roughness, look, the roughness of it, it's still got those rindy peel bits on it. They never appear on the real beast of bananas. Bollocks is what I'm saying there. Over here, this is fine, but it's what we also discussed at the time was that if you were a banana person, a lot like Banksy, if you're going to run up and throw up a piece or something anywhere, you've got to be in and out very, very quickly. This particular location of Albert Road is very much more open than the Abbey Road. So you are very much more looked at. So you've got way less chance to stop and look like somebody who's doing that. Oh, it's Talking Grooves. Hello, Talking Grooves. Good day to you. Those look like the day-old bananas at the grocery. Yes, these are not the freshest of bananas. Absolutely, you can tell. You can tell, obviously. Now, this one has a touch of greenery to it, but the ones that are always there are fresh. They are fresh. Well, I held a banana in my hand last month. It was a firm banana. You can always tell a banana in your hand, can't you? Anyway, so we move on from that bit. So, have you, what's this one? Have you considered putting out various fruits throughout the neighborhood? Well, you see, we could have a fruitable carnival. Yes, a carnival of fruit. I think we might end up pissing people off. I think some people are kind of like, oh, can you just stop it now? With the banana thing now, please. Although the woman who left, quite interestingly, I'm not sure if I got it on video, I'm going through all the footage, but the woman who left the note originally that sparked one of the major media interests I don't know. She actually walked past and spoke to us. And I'm not sure if I've got that on footage, but yes, pissed off lady that left the note, the very nice note to say, please stop doing this, did walk past, and she was quite pleased with us. As for this one woman, had the day of her life when she saw us, which was fantastic. Anyway, you probably heard that yesterday. Yesterday's, if you didn't hear that already, go watch yesterday. I talked for Mustard, and I did talk for ages. Big shout out, of course, to Mustard. If he's listening, hello, sir. Big loves to you from all of us here. I know you're busy doing stuff, so yes, must remember. Don't forget to go check out his stuff. He's fantastic too. It's suggesting like I am. Anyway, so here it is. So many things wrong with this. The skins are on, and one of the most important things is that, of course, the Karen, as the co-host calls it. Yeah. So here we are. So the other issue, of course, is that there is always honey. There is not a lot of honey, but there are beads of honey. So much that I asked a stupid question as to whether. Anyway, so yeah, but no, totally wrong. The plate. I mean, to know about to you, but to me that looks like a paper plate. There he is. There's Mustard. Good man. Looking in the background. Good job. The plate also looks. It's kind of corrugated at the edge. This looks more like a party plate, and it's the wrong size. If you've been putting out bananas for the last 2 years, possibly, you know how much plate you need to accommodate your 16 bananas, do you not? This plate is too small. It does not correctly accommodate the bananas. See, there are all these things. This is why I just don't believe it, because the banana press is way more organized and efficient, and it's just wrong. It's totally wrong. I do wonder how other people think about it. There is a young man also covering this story. His name's Harry Stevens, and the other guy who I spoke to, who I'm sorry, I don't know your name. He's fantastic. Quick shout out to Koala. Lord Koala's appeared as well. Good day to you, sir. I hope you're also embracing your banana with his story. So yes, and I wonder how this Harry young man might feel about it. He, of course, in fact, I'm going to big him up for just a second. I'm going to pop him in here just to big him up. You can go and listen to him. His name's Harry Stevens. He's a BBC guy. Another one as well. I've got to say hello to Cherry DeVille. I haven't seen you in ages. How the devil are you? Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you're back. To invest in this, join the club. Join the club. I think what we need is numbers now for a specific reason. But yes. So anyway, I wonder what this Harry person thing was like, because he would know about this stuff. Harry is one of the few journalists that I've seen covering this, apart from Phil Campbell, that actually kind of like are on the nose with it. You know what I mean? He is, he kind of understands what it's all about, and he understands what the composites that make up a real deposit. He would know. So I'd love to know what Harry thinks of this. I must get in contact with Harry. Looks like a banana surprise. It does. But yeah, so anyway, this person here, and then we cut down to this. Where are we? Lots of adverts. Here he is. Here is said man. Look how proud he is. This is Mark Fromhold, who has never seen the bananas in person, but is interested in the idea of it. He's lived a couple of 100 yards from it. Well, I know. But can you see the difference? Abbey Road, as we know, plenty of bushes. This place, really exposed. Hence, you could not spend enough time. But we would think that the banana person must have peeled them at home and then brought them on the plate in a bag in some sort of fashion to be able to quickly drop and run. This, of course, over here, where we have the latest one, clearly they've been peeled on site. We don't believe that is the case. There was also Harvey who took credit for scaring the banana, but yes. What is the fun thing about this actually is seeing how many people just are such liars, such liars. You know, that I was there all night and I scared away the. Excuse me. We have 7 hours of footage from 5 different cameras. I can tell you when you left, and I can tell you what you was doing before you left. So don't fucking come with that shit, people. I think both Mustard and I have jumped on that, but he made some posts on Facebook. We're not having that bullshit. You know what I mean? It's you know, this is a fine enough story as it is. The mystery is fine enough as it is. We don't need to go making up stuff to sound like we're doing not the work we said we'd do. Harry Stevens does the work he's supposed to do. Fantastic reporter, and that guy was with it with hair, the long hair. He spoke to me before. Lovely people, really personable. Harry, you need a better handshake. He's one of these people tip of the handshake. I don't like it. Harry, you must shake my hand properly, please. Thank you. I haven't got any bugs. I don't know. Anyway, so yes. So as we go, yeah, here he is down there, gurning away at the idea. But the problem also is with this, is that we down here, of course, it's they go and interview people which largely surround the university, which then that backs up Mustard's idea that it's like a social experiment from a group of students, maybe psychology students from the local university. There is one, Nottingham University, not far away. Many of the students live in this town. So, you know, that theory is also pretty credible. But he does, of course, say later on down here, I can't find it, that they were thinking of doing one themselves. A bit like over here we have these people that knit stuff and put them on top of post boxes, and that's, I don't know, is it quirky? I don't know. Zany? Is that like a normal person sort of so zany I knitted something and put it on a post box? You know, why not? We got the tailpipe thing. Did you get bananas in the tailpipe? Well, you know, it was a little bit cold. But I know there was someone that came along looking for a banana in the tailpipe, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, anyway, no bananas. The cartel otherwise. That's right. Yeah, we did not have bananas inserted about our person or carriage. Yes. Anyway, so I'm kind of forgetting where I am slightly now. So anyway, here it is. He's appeared over here, and they did say they were thinking of doing their own thing, and other people would do. You know, there were other people thought for this too. I've read this in different places on comments on the videos and things that people have left. People said, I was thinking about doing something similar. So the problem is that there is this much attention now, which is a problem, which is why we need to eliminate some of these journalists on the story. Just be quiet. Stop telling people, oh, this thing and it's a mystery. Woo, but no one's going to do a damn thing about finding it. Shh. Thank you. Okay. So can you see now why we went loud? Scare them off, and then that'll be fine. But they won't change their bloody behaviour too much. Bastards. But I love the way. I love the fact that this banana person is now playing the game too. Wonderful. I'm almost more pleased that it's continuing on, and they're now starting to either mess around with us or change the game, or other people are getting. Why not? What a fantastic thing. Just because there's a mystery doesn't mean we need to solve it. It means we understand it, right? And I just like this gameplay. Fantastic. Brilliant. Keep going, banana person. I no longer hate you if now all this weirdness is going on. Good job. Anyway, so yes, there is. Here he is gurning away. So I think we are about to have a wave of imposters in different places. So I'm going to be incredibly careful about what I'm reading and listening to on this one, which is great. Now I've actually put off doing the video for a little bit because now I can see the additional stuff, which is really quite. What a fascinating story! And I'm going to move on. I just want to check, make sure I didn't miss anything in this particular one. So anyway, that's it. Oh, do go listen to. I don't know if you can see that Harry did a little interview on Radio Nottingham as well. If you could go and check that out. Give Harry some listens and views at the same time. This time I'm going to be scenes. Oh, I like that idea. Actually, it's my head. I'm crazy. Yes, let's do the gorillas. Yeah, like the Predator. But did you know that a gorilla, when fully erect, is about 1.25 inches? I don't want to be a gorilla. just say. So let's have a little look, which is funny because there's this kind of rapper guy that I know, and his whole thing is like, I'm a gorilla. And I've not said to him about the appendage that gorillas have. I thought it might be a bit insulting. Anyway, so that is about it for now, and I can't wait to drop this video. There's some really fun stuff in actually of the driving there and various things. All the people we meet. It's such a above everything. Actually, it's a great endorsement of the people of Beeston. What lovely people, absolutely lovely people. Even the weird hoodie kids that was on the street, the kind of feral ones, they came over with very, very pleasant. I mean, it is an endorsement and a half of the people of Beeston. So if anything, maybe it'll encourage people to go live there. Or not, who cares? Well, they might not care. Sorry. Anyway, let's move on. So I did tempt you. I did yesterday with this story about strange names. And so for the last little bit, we're going to go on a bit of a name rabbit hole for a bit. Excuse me, I need to cough 2 seconds. Excuse me. I wonder if it's all related to sitting in like single-digit temperatures for a very long time. I wonder if mustard. Are you still alive after that? Well, I think we lost our toes during the course of it. But anyway. Naming. Now, there was something that I don't understand about American naming systems, or perhaps I'm now enlightened about the whole naming thing itself. Now, when you have a baby, of course. Actually, no, I'm going to take you somewhere else. I'd like to first of all introduce you to a person with a particularly strange name. And then I'm going to go a little bit further. Okay, so Nebraska toddler named Unikite 13 Hotel after social security number. Finally, I said the baby's called that, and she finally gets a social security number. Okay. Things do tend to go blue and snap off. They sure do. They sure do. Poor old mustard. His thermal underwear kept falling down too. Yes. Anyway, so this is what we just don't get double pneumonia. Is that like double denim? It's like the scariest thing. Anyway, double pneumonia. Anyway, so there is a toddler called Unikite 13 Hotel who's just got the social security number. The reason being is, of course, what I did not know, and I don't know if this is the same in England. I may not find that, is that when you're born, there are two things issued. There is a birth certificate and a live, what's it called? It's live certificate or live birth certificate, right? One you never see, it's just an official document, and the other one gets sent to the registrar so they come and register your baby and do the whole normal registration thing. The first document that goes out, though, has to trigger another document to be made. But because it's done at the time of the baby being born, not everybody's named their children. The registrars haven't been there, so the document gets fired off, and allocates a name to your baby before you do. So basically, when this baby, she was unfortunately given up by her mother. It's actually quite a sad story, actually, about Unakite. So when she was given up, because there was no name, she was just assigned the name that is automatically generated. And so yes, this is what a delight it was to sort of find out that this Unakite 13 hotel. I would love to know what mine was. It sounds also like, there's that 3-word password thing where you put 3 words into the internet at any location around the world. I wonder if this is a place. I've just thought of that, and I would be doing it, but I'm running short on time. I've got to keep back. I'll do that another time. But yes, that is what she was called. But it is good news in this story. As I say, she was abandoned. This poor little girl. But a Nebraska father has finally been able to get his daughter, who, due to a paperwork error, was legally named Unakite 13 Hotel. A social security number 2 years after she was born, bless her. So it's been going on for 2 years. And now the toddler is called Caroline Elizabeth Kilburn, which I think is a lot nicer than Unakite 13 Hotel. So yes, that's one of the little charming stories that came up, and was I did not know that moment. So I would love to know what my 3-word thing was, or maybe you might do too. What was my 3-word thing that I was called before I got my name? I would love to know that. While we're on names, I've got a couple of other little places we could go with names recently. That's it. Sorry, a certificate of live birth. That's the one that gets sent off. It was my homework. I was going to show my working out. What about some of the strangest names? Now, celebrities, of course, have probably the monopoly on the stupid name thing. Or if you work for a bat sanctuary, they've awful names with stupid people. Nice people, stupid names. Over in, we're going to drop in there for a couple. Did you know that in 1880, topical, as you can tell, 5 babies were called Nimrod? Yes, there you go. An English word that means hunter, apparently. Yes, Nimrod, which I thought was rather cute. Also in the stupid names. Oh, hello. No, go away. Whatever that is. I don't know what I'm just doing there. I've just clearly got 2 seconds when I just flip back. Here we go. There we are. Let's have a look at some other weird names. We've got, I like this one. I bet Mr. Mustard probably knows this one already. Frank Zappa's child was called Moon Unit. Unit. Wow, that's a word, isn't it? Elon Musk also got Exa Dark Side Rail. I don't know how you pronounce that. So we've got Helzel. I mean, God, I like this one down here, Shelley, but it's got a $sign as an S. Really? You could have punctuation in there as well. You could call it F asterisk star. Oh, yeah. And just have that, and you would just, couldn't spell cunt. One, of course, or marijuana. There was a child called Marijuana, was registered in the 70s. For the record, the Wisconsin teacher mother said she was never touched the drug. Of course not. Dweezil, yes, he used to advertise stuff, didn't he? Dweezil, yes. He looks a bit like that guy. Oh, God, I won't go there because I can't remember. Portobello, another one, like a mushroom, I guess. FIFA, oh my goodness me, the Football Association thing. Felony. Felony actually sounds like, I suppose it's like Melanie or whatever. But I quite like that. This is felony. This is syphilis and chlamydia. Chlamydia also is a chlamydia. It's a very sort of posh English name, isn't it? Scabies doesn't quite work. Scabies would be more a dog, wouldn't it? Scabies, herpes. Yeah. Anyway, should we stop doing that? I think everyone out there can hear me. I'm fine. Tallulah does the hula from Hawaii. A judge in New Zealand made a young girl a ward of the court so that she could change her name she hated and found an embarrassment. Tallulah does the hula from Hawaii. I'm sure her whole name wasn't Tallulah does the hula from Hawaii. I'm really just going to have to look that up quickly. No. Well, what a name. Tallulah does the hula from Hawaii. No wonder, no wonder. They're 9 years old as well. They've managed to win the court judgment. Good on her. Good, a 9-year-old child too. Get eyes on that child. I bet she's a little genius. Insane parents, but yeah. Spicy, Ima, Birdella. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Fanny, always good, isn't it? That's good for a laugh anyway. Wealthy, yeah. And there you go, Mame. Apparently, Mame is a girl's name. Comes from the Latin and means star of the sea. There you go. And it's related to other names, including Mamie, and Mary. There you go. Yes, there you go. Fifi Trixabel, the eldest child of Bob Geldof, because he's great. And Paula Yates, apparently named after Bob Geldof' Aunt Fifi, with Trixabel because Yates wanted Bell in the family name. Fair enough, really. Just wanted it. Yeah. Nevaeh, that's spelling what's it backwards. Yeah, that's pretty poop, isn't it? Anyway, yes, so there you go. Tomorrow. I quite like this one. Tomorrow. There you go. The French for you, and also a Vietnamese root for bright or sharp. There you go. But pairing it with the surname Morrow, as Northern Exposure star Bob Morrow and wife Debon Eyre did, is a real stone stroke of genius. Genius, a bit of a generous word there, that isn't it? Yes, radix. I mean, what awfulness in a name. Speaking of awfulnesses of names, did you read that list of names from that person with their island? Did you have a look at those people? If you didn't, let's have a look. Here we are. Here's some of the list. Now, the list that you can find is, of course, that person's list is, of course, everywhere. But it depends on what media publication you read as to what list you get. It is a 400 and something page document, of course, that was released by old Bondi. Which is lovely. Yes, and depending on what publication and which way the publication leans, it depends on what names you get on there. So I'm going with the most middle of the road one that I can find. And I thought we'd have a little look, shall we? I'm totally in the way there, aren't I? Let me move myself over there. No, that's all. Let's go there. There we are. That's it. No, that's even worse because you can't see. There we go. No, that's just me. That's terrible. There we go. Let's just go there, shall we? So here we are. Yes, the 943-page document, of which this particular place has selected 108 people. So I don't think we're ever really going to know. Are we going to know the ones that were there and everybody speculated about? But, we're not really going to see any particular highlights. So I thought we'd have a quick flick through because I don't know who half these people are. Yes, redacted. Good old redacted. Now, redacted are the ones that are the begins with the V, ends in ictins of this particular case. So that's why they appear there as that. Quite why they just didn't leave it out of this particular list, I don't know, because they go and get named in their other lists. So we it's stupid. So there's a few things in here. We've got we've got the people that were obviously did that blew the whistle, should we say, on this one. There was a young person called Guthrie, I believe that's how you pronounce that, who sort of did that. Then you've also got another Guthrie here. But what I think is quite strange is that this Guthrie person who popped up here at the top there, who blew the whistle and said, her husband appears on the list here. Down in there. Oh, next step. That's Al Gore. That would be an interesting flight there. Imagine that. A flight somewhere. You got to sit next to bloody Al Gore. Ooh, God. Well, actually, Stephen Hawking, though, that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Imagine the conversation. Well, you don't really want to. Yeah. But anyway, if you were stuck on a different plane with these people, it might be kind of cool. We got no idea. Forrest Jones, Michael Jackson was on there. I think he gets more of a B, honestly. And we got yes, Al Gore we got on there. Quite wide, then we've got the husbands. And of course, you've got people like Crystal, which is really interesting because she's a big lawyer. In fact, where is she? I went looking for half these people. Here she is. This delight. It's not the sort of person you think, is it? It's, so you do sort of think, well, yes, it is everybody. So anyway, other people on this is the people that did this. Delightful. Miles Alexander. There you go. Just some lovely. There's a place called JD Sports in England. And if anybody's ever carrying a JD Sports bag, the police should stop and search these people. Just usually not crime. That's what the brand should read. Yes. Anyway, so that's one of the people. Sorry. Oh no, that's back to the name thing. Yeah. So you've even got the butlers, Jojo, which are over here. The butlers look like this. Where's their butlers gone? Oh no, missed the butlers. So we've got Michael Jackson, George Lucas, of course, of delightful Star Wars fame. He was on there. We've got reporters on there. We've got investigators, Joseph and Michael. Good investigating there, gentlemen. Could you imagine? Yeah, Boston would be going nuts at you, wouldn't he? We've got a Rothstein, which is always interesting. Kevin Spacey, of course, is on there. Of course, Kevin Spacey is on there. He had a little bit of spot of bother over here, didn't he? Whoops. Who else we got? Dr. Wawa. That's one of my favourites. Dr. Wawa Pedal. Yes, and there you go. And also Bruce Willis on there as well, who's of course having some problems, isn't he, with his health? Bruce Willis. So yes, there you go. Just a few of those delightful names, and a few of those were quite a surprise to me. You should go and have a look, because I mean, some of these people seem to be disappearing. Strangely enough, I mean, this person was sort of like found a little bit less alive the other day, you sort of think this is a sort of if you were a betting man, you could put money on, couldn't you, and give bets on who's next. Anyway, right. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is all I have time for today. I'm going to go back to working on the thing and grab daughter time. It is daughter time. And then I'm going to get back on the video. I've got to get this video out as soon as I can. It's been too long. It's been ages. It's been days and days since it happened. And I need you to see the wonderfulness that Mustard and I have got up to, and the wonderful people we meet along the way. Again, a beastin' full of lovely people. Right, I'm going to disappear. I need to go do this, that, and the other thing. Thank you so much for coming along today. Please do like, share, subscribe, twiddle knobs, and flap some flappy bits, just to show some support, and YouTube likes that sort of stuff. And I will hopefully see you again tomorrow for the Humps Day episode of Coffee at the Manor. Yes, indeed. Everyone, do have a lovely day. Yes, absolutely. And of course, do please stay beautiful. Love to my three, and you take care of yourself.